Hi, and welcome to Bonfire, the Fireside Chats, where we're talking about the Amazing Women in Business event that's happening on the 30th of October, 2023 in Auckland, New Zealand. Here you're going to find out all about our wonderful, amazing speakers who are going to be on stage and why you should even bother coming in the first place. Here is, with me in studio, Tenika Reihana. And I tell you what, she is a firecracker. She's a pocket rocket. And she is here to help us with mindset stuff because as we know, women in business, it's all about what goes up in here that happens and really impacts what's out here. So, Tenika, it's awesome to have you here. Please go ahead and tell everybody at home, who are you? Where are you from? Give us a little bit of an idea, your business. Over to you.
Oh, hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm actually so excited to be here. I just really quickly, obviously Tenika, Bonita's already said that. I originally come from Australia. You Kiwis, don't hold that against me. I know there's a bit of a New Zealand Australian thing going on sometimes. My husband made me come across the ditch. He forced me over to follow his kind of dreams and aspirations. And so while I got here, I thought, I'm going to do the same thing and have really set my life up here, set a business up here. I've got a Wellbeing hub here in South Canterbury. Making the transition from management and working for other people to then, set my business up here. So it's all going great. And I've been coaching countless women around New Zealand and Australia for, the last 7 years, 6 years, almost 7.
Amazing. I love it. I love it. Pioneering new lands and new places. And Tenika, one thing about you is that you really are a pioneer, and Tenika does amazing work in, South Canterbury, and just really bringing to life many opportunities for amazing women. And so I wanted to find out from you, what is really meaningful for you about supporting this particular group of women at Bonfire who are going to be there, aspiring business women who are founders and entrepreneurs and solopreneurs with really trying to get to that next level in their business or in their career?
I'm so passionate because that's me, right? I was in Australia, I was working for other people, I was in management roles within the drug and alcohol sector and community sectors in Australia. And I knew the challenges of working my way up in that corporate ladder. I started off as the receptionist, and by the end, was one of the managers there. And especially as a woman in business and managing men, sometimes we just get squashed down. So that was me in that space, and I know how that feels. And then coming over to Australia and then going, righto, I'm going to do it myself now. I'm going to work for myself. And then knowing the barriers that I've faced in setting up my own business when other people are projecting their own fears and ideas and how I should be doing my business or what I should be doing. And so I've really had to overcome in those last 6 years a lot of barriers, a lot of people's opinions, a lot of my own thoughts to really create the business and the life that I love and that I deserve.
I love that. It's there's that saying, Tenika, and I think you've probably heard me say it before, but opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
Absolutely.
When it comes to being an aspiring businesswoman who we want to do all these amazing things, but everyone's got an opinion, and it really does require of us to be able to know how to manage and really lead our own selves, but manage that mindset for ourselves. So, what are some of the key takeaways that people are going to walk away from listening to you? And I want you to touch on your story as well, because Tenika has one of the most amazing stories, really heartfelt. I'm telling you now, you're going to bring your laughter and you're going to need to bring some tissues because you're going to hear some really amazing shit happening. So Tenika, please go ahead, tell us about what they're going to walk away with.
So many things, but the biggest thing is obviously with all my training within drug and alcohol counselling, combined with my coaching and combined with my own life experiences, it's been really good as I learn things to be able to implement them within my own life. And so coming from a child that's had, quite a challenging childhood, been faced or experienced some pretty challenging things, and then knowing as moving into teenager, the behaviours that kind of brought out of me as a teenager, searching for love, searching for acceptance, searching for happiness. I found it in all the wrong places, as most young women do. And then my husband, now lucky, but got knocked up to him, to put it bluntly. And so there's been a lot of challenges a lot of transitions in my life, but bringing together those combined with the neuroscience about how the brain works, how your thought works, along with the mindfulness about increasing consciousness and awareness, so you're living with purpose and intent. So it's kind of like a bundle of all that thrown in a really realistic way of knowing these are the tools, this is how you can implement it, and these are the results that you're going to get. And I've done it myself.
Such a powerful story, Tenika. And, what I'm hearing in that is really your own ability to have, transformed your own life. And so the tools that you're using are not just tools that you've gone and studied somewhere. I went and studied a bit of coaching and got some tools. It's like, you were in the hard knocks life, the school of hard knocks, I think is what they call it. And, really gave you the opportunity to put your money where your mouth is and to transform and create the kind of life for yourself where you are thriving as a businesswoman. And really doing some of the most extraordinary things with your life and helping other amazing women to achieve beyond what they've ever been able to do. Yeah. And so what is meaningful for you on a personal level about being at Bonfire? And I keep saying Bonfire. It's like Bonfire.
Bonfire. Yeah. I think I've said this to you before, Bonita, but magic happens when you get a group of women together. I've run retreats in the past and been to different conferences and different things. And yes, I love men. I love them being there, and we can't lift up women without bringing the men along on the journey. But when you do get women together in a space of that collaboration, that support, that love, that empowerment, not a space of competition or judgment, because, there is enough room for everybody at the top. Success, there's enough to go around. It's not so when you get women in the space of growth, magic really does happen. Transformations happen, changes happen. And so that's what I'm so actually excited about, because I've obviously spoken at lots of different places to lots of different audience, but this particular audience of women that are just like me, facing the challenges and the barriers just like me, but also in a space of just women there to also chat, drink bubbles, eat food. I love a good yarn. It's going to be great. So it's I'm just really excited, and I can't wait to get to Auckland and meet all the incredible women that are coming.
Yeah, look, I tell you what, there is something truly, truly magical and inspiring about getting a whole bunch of pioneering women together who want to do amazing things, who are wanting to make a difference with their lives, who want to create a positive change and impact in the world in some way, shape, or form. And Tenika, I think that you are one of those real pioneers who's doing some extraordinary work there. And I can't wait for you to share the stage and to share your magic and to share your tips and tricks and all of your amazing strategies with the audience as well. What's one final call to action that you can leave the audience with about attending Bonfire?
I don't know if there's a final call to action, but why wouldn't you come? That realistically, if you're a woman, you're in business, we need to get women together. We need to get the support. We need to figure out what are our barriers to figuring out where we're going to go. And the lineup of incredible speakers that are going to be there are going to give you so many different dimensions to what that looks like. Me personally, I'll give them, give them the permission to create the life they love and deserve, to step into that, and to give them some tools to help them along the way. But the other incredible speakers there are just going to give them a different dynamic, and they're just going to walk away with a toolbox, some motivation, some confidence. I reckon they're going to walk out that little bit taller, that little bit more excited, and that bit stronger to go and make their impact into the world.
Absolutely. Oh my God. I love all of that so much. And just like flying through the end of 2023, which has been another bit of a sort of a bumpy ride, and then really just setting ourselves up for some magic in 2024 as well.
Absolutely.
So exciting. So exciting. Yay. Tenika, thank you so much for being here and for being on stage. I look forward to seeing you at the Bonfire and to seeing you blazing in all of your glory on stage.
And I can't wait. I'm pumped. Bring it on.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Awesome. See you all there. Thanks so much. We'll chat to you soon. Look out for more of our speakers in this series of Bonfire Fireside Chats with the speakers, and you're going to learn all about it. If you haven't yet gotten your tickets, go now. What are you waiting for? Like, seriously, get in there. Go to bonfireleaders.com. Book those tickets in, because I can guarantee you this is going to be the most powerful way that you can bring yourself and end 2023. So we'll see you there.
See you there. Thanks, Bonita.